Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Daily Blend episode 299. I was just looking at the calendar and realized we're almost at our 300th episode. It's a bit of a rainy start today, typical for this time of year, but I've got some strong coffee and some fascinating news to get us through the drizzle.
Good morning, Oliver. 300 episodes. Can you believe it? That's amazing. I'm looking at some hydrangeas, atsisai, outside my window right now, and they look so vibrant in the rain. I'm also starting to think about what to get for Father's Day this weekend. It's always a busy season.
It really is. Well, let's dive into our first topic. It looks like the Bank of Japan is likely to raise its key interest rate to 1% next week. It's a big shift, especially since we haven't seen it this high since 1995.
1995? That's a long time ago. So, is this move considered a done deal already?
Well, nothing is 100% certain until the meeting concludes, but many analysts believe it's basically a done deal. It means it's as good as certain to happen. When you say something is a done deal, you're implying that all the decisions have been made and the outcome is locked in.
なるほど。決定事項とかほぼ間違いないってことね。でも、なぜ今そんなに急いでいるのかな？
It's largely due to persistent inflation. That's just a fancy way of saying that prices have been rising continuously for a long time, and it's not going away easily. The bank needs to address this, even if it's a difficult choice.
確かに、スーパーでの買い物とかでも物価の高さを感じるもんね。でも、急に金利を上げると、経済に影響が出そうだし、慎重になりそうだけど。
Exactly. Though the bank has moved past its wait-and-see approach. A wait-and-see approach is a strategy where you delay taking action because you want to watch how a situation develops before you commit. They've decided it's time to move.
なるほど。様子を見ていた段階からついに動き出すんだね。でも、金利が上がると私たちの生活はどうなるの？
It changes the benchmark rate, which is the standard rate that all other interest rates are based on. So, borrowing money for homes or business loans might get more expensive. It's a major adjustment for the economy.
やっぱり私たちの生活にも直結する話なんだね。ちょっとドキドキするけど、大事な転換点かもしれないね。
It truly is. It's not just about money, though. Let's shift gears to something a bit more strategic. Japan and the U.S. recently had high-level discussions about security.
ニュースで見たよ。アメリカとの防衛協力の話だよね。
Exactly. They held talks to reaffirm commitment to their security partnership. When you reaffirm a commitment, you are formally stating again that you are dedicated to a promise or an agreement you made previously. It's about showing solidarity.
へえ、確約を再確認するっていうことね。確かに今の国際情勢を考えると重要なことだよね。
Definitely. A big part of that is deterrence. The idea is that you discourage an opponent from taking a hostile action because they fear the consequences. It's about keeping regional stability through strength.
なるほど。相手にやめておこうと思わせる力ということね。それが抑止力なんだ。
Exactly. And to make that effective, both nations are focusing on interoperability. This simply refers to the ability of different systems or organizations to work together seamlessly. If their defense systems can communicate well, they are much stronger as a unit.
すごいね。言葉の壁やシステムの壁を越えて協力するっていうことか。やっぱりバイラテラルな関係が大事なんだね。
Spot on. Bilateral just means involving two parties, usually two countries. It's a classic diplomatic term. So, a bilateral agreement is just an agreement between two sides.
なるほど。すごくクリアになった。ありがとう。
Before we wrap up, let's quickly review today's expressions. First, we had done deal.
Done deal. It means something is certain to happen, like a decided matter.
Right. Next, persistent inflation.
Persistent inflation. That describes rising prices that just keep going on and on.
Perfect. And wait and see approach.
Wait and see approach. That's when you hold off on acting to see how things turn out.
Good. Now for the security terms. Reaffirm commitment.
Reaffirm commitment. It means to state again that you are dedicated to a promise.
Spot on. Then deterrence.
Deterrence. That's the action of discouraging someone from doing something by showing them the risks.
And finally, interoperability.
Interoperability. That's the ability for different systems to work together smoothly.
Excellent work, Maya. Listeners, why not try using one of these this week? Maybe you can tell a friend that your summer vacation plans are a done deal.
That sounds like a great idea. Have a wonderful week, everyone. See you next time.